Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to review a remake of the review of Barrett M107. Okay. Barrett M107 was a military version of a Barrett M82. Okay, so Barrett was created in 1980s, if I'm not mistaken, and then uh, was designed in 1980s and entered service in 1989. Okay, so uh, let's begin. But remember, before we begin, like and subscribe if you have not. If you do, thank you very much. Okay. Uh, and also, if you're interested to become a member, you can become a member. There's a 3 tiers, which is tier 1 will give you loyalty badges and priority reply to comment. Tier 2 will give you member only live chat. So when I'm live, you can chat live with me and connecting on social media like Twitter. I'm using Twitter. So I'm gonna follow you on Twitter. And then tier 3, you will get a shout out like your YouTube channel. I will shout out your YouTube channel in the beginning or end of the video. Depends on what you want. And then gameplay with me. Okay. So if you want to, I'm playing a Valorant currently. So if you're interested, you can join me to play Valorant. So if I'm gonna be playing Valorant, I'm gonna tweet about it, something like that. So tier 3 uh, member can see, and if they're interested, they can play with me. Okay, so let's go back to the video. Uh, check it out if you're interested. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this is Barrett M107. Okay, let's fire a 12 millimeter by 12 millimeter 0.7 by 99 millimeter NATO. Okay, so the Russian, they're firing like same caliber, but the length of the casing, I think, is like longer. Like they're like the Russian firing 12.7 millimeter by 109 or 8, if I'm not mistaken. So they're 10 centimeter longer. Is it 10? Yeah, no 10. It's probably 8 or 9 centimeter longer. Okay, so let's continue. So in my latest review of the Barrett M107 and then Russian 50 cal sniper OSV 96, a viewer tell me that I missed the important part of the Barrett, which is this part here, accelerator rod here. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on that first. Why I'm clicking that? Okay, I'm sorry. Not that. This. Okay, so we can see it more clearly. I'm gonna probably remove the viewport as well. Okay, so this is very important here, and the working mechanism of the Barrett, because Barrett did not use a long straw piston or a gas system. Okay, and in Barrett the barrel itself move as a recoil to cycle the round. Okay, so this accelerator rod and accelerator is very important for this uh, weapon to work. Okay, so I'm sorry, my nose. Okay, so I'm gonna fire it now in slow 50. Okay, maybe from here. Let's try it again. Firing. Okay. Okay, now let's see it. So I'm gonna remove the bolt carrier here. So you can see down here, this cam pin connected to the bolt. So I'm gonna fire it. Okay, it's troubling again. Okay, firing. You see from the recoil. From the recoil, it's gonna push the recoil pushing the barrel and the bolt carrier back. Okay, until it hits from this side. Okay, this accelerator hitting part here in the lower receiver that will uh, push this. Okay, what I'm clicking right there. Okay, this accelerator will be pushed by the cutout in the lower receiver. So it's gonna punch the accelerator rod, punch it forward like that. So accelerator rod here and the accelerator here. I'm gonna punch forward this accelerator forward to hit the barrel. So okay, you see. So it's gonna push the bolt carrier and the barrel apart from each other. Okay. When the bolt carrier move, the bolt carrier here move, of course it's gonna push this cam pin backward to follow this line here, the cutout in the bolt, allowing the bolt to rotate. Okay. So it go like that from the recoil. And when the accelerator hitting that stop in the low receiver, it's gonna push the bolt carrier away from the barrel, thus rotating the bolt to unlock the bolt from the barrel, and then from the the recoil energy, the bolt will go back. Okay. So the recoil energy still exists, but pushing the bolt carrier and the bolt go backward, while this recoil barrel spring here gonna push the barrel forward, like absorb the recoil energy, while recoil energy that exists still exists in bolt carrier here gonna be absorbed by the mainspring behind. Okay, so when you fire, the recoil happen and both bolt carrier and the barrel still stick together until accelerator push it apart, push it to separate, and then when the separation happen, there's a cam pin here that uh, that go back and rotate the bolt to unlock. When it's unlocked, the separation happen here, and the bolt carrier go back, and then the barrel go back into position. Okay, so like that. Okay, so that's how the cycling work in Barrett, because it doesn't use long stroke or short stroke or a gas system, but it uses recoil from the firing of the weapon, and then the barrel moving. Okay, the barrel moving backward. So if the barrel stay in place, I don't know. What do you think? Is it gonna be unlocked or not? But I think if there's no accelerator here, probably there is no unlocking that going to happen, or maybe the barrel gonna travel like too far and then it doesn't unlock well. It's either that too. Okay, I cannot simulate a malfunction in this game. Maybe in the future the developer gonna allow like in the future, maybe if the developer watch my video, maybe in the future we can click to remove, okay, some part in the system, in the model, and then we test fire it, and then maybe malfunction will happen. Okay, so this game is very good, but if we can have a simulated malfunction, that will be nice to see what not to do with 50 cal. Like uh, I I I I know how dangerous it is after seeing the Kentucky ballistic video. Okay, that's very bad for him, but he's fine, I think. They making a meme about him. Put your thumb in your neck, you know. Holy shit. That was crazy, like chunk of metal just enter his neck, man. Crazy, crazy. I guess let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So because this is a remake, I'm gonna review this firing mechanism here. Okay, so as usual, you pull the trigger. Okay, we pull the trigger, and then this uh, trigger, and then this connector here. The transfer bar is sitting on top of the disconnector. So when you pull the trigger go up like that. Okay, this connector push up the transfer bar. The transfer bar push up the sear, and the sear is disconnected from the firing pin extension. Okay, so this is like striker fire or similar to M2 Browning. So push it up like that. Trigger, disconnector, transfer bar, sear. When you pull the trigger, those 4 parts moving up, allowing the firing pin extension and the firing pin to hit the primer. Firing, and recoil happen. And then you see here, the sear lever here is pushing against the transfer bar. Okay, so it go down. So the transfer bar is pushing down on the disconnector here from sear lever, transfer bar pushing down on disconnector, and then it stay down there. Okay, stay right here. The disconnector is holding the transfer bar. So watch it carefully. Okay, firing, recoil happen, and then sear lever pushing down the transfer bar, and then transfer bar is catched by the disconnector. The recoil continues. Okay, and then you see here, sear lever is pushing this uh, firing pin extension to connect again with the sear. Okay, you see. Okay, right there. So from the recoil, pulling back the firing pin extension into the sear catches the firing pin extension, and now it's like reset into position. Okay, so like that. Okay, Everything reset into the position and ready to fire again. Okay. Why it's firing again? Simple like that. Okay, so that's firing mechanism here. Fire mechanism, and now safety. So safety is preventing the trigger from moving. See that? Okay. Safety off. Safety on. Trigger cannot move. Safety off. Trigger move, and you can fire the 50 cal. Okay. So that's firing mechanism and then safety. Now what's next? Okay. Reloading. Okay. That's reloading. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Unload. Really? The barrel did not move? What? Okay. The barrel did not move. Okay. But when I'm firing it, does it move? It moves. Okay. I think when you unload the barrels supposed to be follow the bolt carrier, same like this. When you unload it, the barrels supposed to follow the bolt carrier, I think. And the next round like that. Okay. Maybe if you have a 50 cal, you can confirm. The barrel did not move when you unload. Okay. So reloading, unloading. Okay. Now suppressor. Okay. Now scope. This is not scope. This is a iron sight. Okay. Okay, so scope one. Okay, this is scope. Okay, firing. Okay, I guess that's it. How many times? Okay, 19 minutes. That's very fast. Nice. Uh, thank you for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Uh, and if you're interested, check out the subscription tier. Okay, I think I'm gonna update the information in the subscription. So, like, I'm just gonna mention it on the beginning of the video, and you can check it out by yourself to see the information about the perks. So I'm not like using too much time explaining the tier, the pattern. because I think it's gonna be too long for people to watch. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching. It's already 20 minutes. I'm gonna see you in the next video. I'm gonna remake OSV 96. So if you're interested, leave a comment about knowledge you have about the OSV 96. So I'm gonna mention it in the video. Okay, thank you for watching, and yeah, bye bye.